nothing like an uphill struggle.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it's important. This is how we progress.
It's key.
Right?
Yeah, you have a picture of a kid on there. You can get legally in trouble for having an image of a kid without permission, right? If those kind of things are crazy. I've also seen, and Cindy asked a good question. We'll get to in 1 second, Cindy. That when you look at Google Maps, a lot of times license plates are grayed out, or a whole house can be completely blurred. Is that going to be turned into this, where if the house is on that do not show list, you guys will be flagging that as well?
Yeah, this is something that we want to put in there too. Privacy, it plays right into the public stigma. We want to reduce that stigma.
Yeah.
So we understand. I respect people's privacy all day long. I'm also a proponent of the Fourth Amendment, right? And we want to make sure that people are using our platform legally, ethically. So yeah, of course, give them the opportunity. If they don't want to be there, then we remove that house from our map, if you will. And any future orders that conflict with that area, we'll flag it and we'll say this is unable to collect there. As far as facial recognition, license plates, and PII, the private information that you can, detect in imagery. Fortunately, there's algorithms that can remove those automatically.
Yep.
Thank you, Facebook, for making that open source. But yeah, we can easily go and blur those out post-processing.
Cool. So Cindy Coleman asked, are we limited to United States on this? I'm presuming in the beginning it is, but you want to go farther than that. Would that be correct?
Absolutely, we do. This is a fun time to talk about it. How we plan on using crypto. Right now, we're using Stripe as an interface, and Stripe has all these different countries. So as we continue to grow and we add on support, like the next thing is we're going to do Canada, South America. We'll be looking at that as well. So we plan on expanding, but we have to test here in the US first. We want global domination. That's why we started the company. In order to do that, crypto is an avenue that we're looking at that pilots and people can optionally pay in crypto for their orders. And that means that I can pay a pilot in another country that Stripe doesn't necessarily support, where they can get that crypto payment, they can take it out, and they can, that's how they can gain wealth from fulfilling that order. So that's on the burner as well.
That's so cool.
So coming up to Canada, Aaron and I already discussed it. You guys are coming at Christmas time. We're going to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto. So we're all set.
I did. Thank you. I didn't know that. And most people probably don't know that, Aaron, you said Aaron Quinn is my wife. We're big hockey fans. I'm a huge fan of Canada. I've never been able to make it. And I just told you that the other day when I saw you, Nathan, in person.
Yeah.
But so thank you for talking my wife into.
It's all planned. It's all planned.
We actually have you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, and then we can start your Canadian expansion project at that time.
We already have users in Canada, and that's the thing is they're helping us test, and they're reporting issues and bugs, which we need right now. We have, again, we launched last month, and we have just over 350 users right now helping us out.
Great.
We have about 14, maybe 15,000 images uploaded already. So yeah, it's going pretty quick. And the people in Canada are like, when can we start fulfilling orders? When can we use this to deliver our existing files to our existing customers? And we just have to get that Stripe integration there. So we're looking at like maybe a month for Canada to come online.
So let's go a little different direction here, right? We have a bunch of people listening to this who are investors and business owners. Next Christmas, I want to ask my wife for a drone. How easy, or is it not so easy, to literally plug and play this possibility for people who may be a little handy with the stuff to move right in? Or is there a skill set that needs to be had?
Not so. Two parts of that question. Not everybody has the ability to fly a drone. Not everybody has the ability or the eye to get imagery. And that's why it's important to create a marketplace of people who have that skill that can do that for you, right? And it's true. Like, you're not going to go put a great marketing video together, a FPV, where you're flying through the property, you're inside of the house, like a professional on day one. And some people will never get to that point. On the flip side of that, it's never been easier to operate a drone. The GPS, the autopilot systems are so advanced right now. You let go of the controls, it holds it in place with precision, and you can fly very smoothly, better than you've ever been able to before. So it takes less skill than ever to do just that. So that's kind of a two-sided way to answer your question. I would say go get it, play around with it, see how difficult it is. You might love it. And then when you're ready to start sharing your imagery for free, download PayPixel. And when you share that project out, you can share it on a map. You can share it just for fun with people on your social media page and say, hey, look at these pictures from our vacation. And the cool part is all of those pictures are mapped and you can see on a map where they were taken. And that's just a completely different way to share the imagery
That's amazing.
outside of the inspections, outside of the marketplace. You can use it on your own to share. So
Yeah. What limitations do you have right now besides expansion? From my experience, the limitation is really technology and just making sure everything works, right? What other limitations do you have right now from a user point of view that we can't do yet?
the biggest number one problem is regulatory. And it's true. This is why we have the model where you go direct with the drone pilot rather than us taking your order and distributing that as an order to the pilot. We can't do that because of all the ad hoc regulation that's out there. So regulatory restrictions are the number one thing. You know, some towns and some areas don't allow drone pilots to take off in that area yet and fly overhead. So it's not everywhere is friendly in the US. We are moving where states are putting in regulations that or legislation that nobody below the state can make a more restrictive law than the state itself, which is super helpful for us. I think Minnesota is one of the states right now that just enacted that. So not one city in Minnesota is going to make a more restrictive thing. And you're removing that ad hoc regulatory map, right?
Yep.
That's the number one problem that we face, but that's quickly going away. The public stigma is laying to rest. I mean, it's been 2013 is when drones came out. So 9 years now that this technology has been around. Give it a few more, that stigma is going to die down a little bit more. It'll be easy to get the imagery that you need where you need it. And fortunately, we'll be in the position to help you out.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Cindy asks how we can sign up for your service. As a user, I'm presuming you're not flying them. If you are, awesome. But those people who are looking to start using your service tomorrow to look at properties.
So yeah, we don't have the marketplace set up just yet. However, you can still register. It's going to look a little weird because we're going to talk to you like you're a pilot today, although we have that list growing. So everybody on the list, and when you register, you're going to determine whether you're a pilot or a client. And so if you say you're a client, we'll have all of those people in our database. As this progresses over the next month to 45 days and the marketplace opens up, you'll get an email and, hey, PayPixel's ready to go. And when you log back in, it's going to look a lot more like Zillow than the website does today. But if you want to register, you want to get more information, we would love to have you come in and check it out. It's paypixel.io. That's PAYPIXL.io. And we'll be looking forward to having you on.
Yeah, super cool.
I think it's be completely changed a lot of the market. Right now, it's a simple picture of property from the outside, proving the location, and they have to take a picture of the property address, right? And it's so antiquated where this is using real technology that's out there available for everyone to not be guessing and taking street signs and really getting evaluation. So I'm looking forward to it. Look forward to playing with it, looking at stuff and really using it for everything else. And this is not just a note thing. This is a real estate thing. And this is even bigger than that. This is just everything, right? So
yeah,
cool. Well,
do you know what you're charging for the reports yet?
Yeah. Do you know what your cost would be?
So right now to capture a basic imagery of a property, the national average is about $110 to $120 for that. You got to think the pilot's going to go out, fly the drone, get the imagery, come back, upload it. So 100, 110, 120 is a national average. That can go up or down 30% on average across the rest of the country. If you're wanting video, if it's unedited video and they're just like taking video of the property around, you might add another $20 to $50. If it's edited video, that could go hundreds of dollars more. And then that edited video. So marketing people are going to be using the platform as well to find skilled pilots to do like complete editing. And those could be anywhere from $500 up to $15,000. Right. But for this sake, you're looking between the $100 and $150 range for a photo and video,
which is not a whole lot more than a regular BPO. So that's well worth it. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very cool.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm when we talked last year about this idea, this is something I was like, this is amazing. But we both knew when I talked to you that this is gonna be a long process. And it sounds like you're at the tail end, which is awesome to hear. So it's great to hear that you're finally getting there.
Well, Dave, the same for you, because I've seen you build your own product, and
Yeah.
you know, and I know times you've reached out and asked for resources that I was struggling to get myself. So
Yeah.
congratulations to you for
Thank
getting
you.
your product out, and I
Yeah.
would love to see your product grow as well.
Yeah, awesome. We'll probably connect. They definitely have some symmetries that we can definitely connect with. So, hey
Absolutely.
guys, I encourage you guys check out Pay Pixel online, Facebook group, YouTube, all the good stuff where you can go to. This will be recorded onto YouTube for our channel, and make sure you take a look at stuff. If you're going to be going to IMN and you're not a DME, Nathan will be there, so definitely say hello and wave.
Yeah.
Shake hands with them, introduce yourself. So. Well, Bobby, I hope you enjoy the rest of the afternoon. I know you're flying solo with the wife at the conference, so I hope things go well for you. Hopefully the kids don't drive you crazy. So everyone,
Super dad.
definitely take a look at everything, guys. Enjoy his website and have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy.
Thanks so
guys.
much, Bobby. You bet.